Hello everyone, this is Perfect Snap Builder here. Today we're finishing up the Blackwargreymon with Kurona here, finishing up his LABO Kotori, Minami Kotori. So I think this stream is going to be similar to the last time where we kind of just talk about random things and we build our stuff. Lastly, at the end, we'll do like a slight comparison with this dude here, which is really just a recolor, right? Because really it is what it is. But I have to say the coloring on the regular Wargreymon is quite a bit better, because there's just isn't enough contrast in the Black Wargreymon. So once again, let's welcome our guest, Kurona.
Why, thank you. And we'll pick up where we left off with this Kotori. Last time we stopped at the legs because of, well, okay, let me rephrase that. We were just putting on stickers on the legs. Yeah, it still sounds weird. Anyway, you get what I mean.
We're lacing up the legs.
Yes, exactly. So actually, might as well talk about some things that I noticed overnight. Because I did not put on these little ribbons on the hairs that correctly, or I had oily fingers and touched them by accident, they did come off quite a few times. Like they came undone, and I had to kind of like repair them. But from time to time, they'll come off again. No matter what I do, it might just be because I touched them with my fingers, the adhesive side anyway. But oh well. I can always fix that up later on. Meanwhile, I'll get my trusty danbore box as my stand. And I'll start working on the other stuff.
Kurona, welcome to a build.
And that is just Kurona watching his own build.
Yeah. This like part. Hope the stream can pick it up. Oh, let me just adjust the brightness here.
Right. So what do I have left? I have the left leg, Drawmon Killer, and the shield on the back, and the special effect parts. So let's leave our dude right here, still in frame. Let's go.
All right. ASMR.
Speaking quietly is not ASMR.
I gotta get really close to the mic. Oh yeah, what was the Q-tip that you had? Sorry, that was not intentional.
The Q-tip tip.
So I found a Q-tip.
Yep.
Was it like put it in an angle?
Yeah, cutting it also. So you cut into something like that.
And then that can be used for
like kind of going through crevices to push in the sticker. If you're working on a flat surface, you don't really need to cut off the Q-tip.
Okay.
I just wanted to get into a crevice.
Okay. Like I said, it was like a round surface that sticker had to go around in a tight spot.
It was the spot right here where the gold sticker here is inside to raise in between raised edges.
Ah, okay.
So that's why I use those.
All right. Time for this to part again. Except I think this one's the harder one. The last two are the super long ones.
Wink.
Numbers 6 and 7. Oh boy. Who knows? These might be easier. Famous lab.
Taxiing. Welcome to a build.
You're pressing X to doubt. Alright. Where does that even go? Alright, that is number 7 is. Oh, it's number 6 is this thing. What the heck? Okay, it starts at this point here, hopefully. Oh, you can't even see that in the camera. It's like white on white, so. And then it goes across all the way around to the top. All right, let's try my hand at this.
The extraordinarily caffeinated hands.
Oh yeah. Caffeinated plus I was working on my car earlier, trying to lift heavy things. So we'll see how that plays out with my muscle fatigue and plus coffee hands.
Oh, now people know that you car.
Yes, that's true.
That's no good.
Oh no. Top secret information.
I know. I mean, the internet is a dangerous place.
Dangerous. Oh wait, no. Copyright.
They also know as much information as give it, but they would never forget.
Where does this go? Okay, that one. Where does the end piece go? Oh, okay, I see it now. And I realized the error of my ways. I should have put my knife on the other side or closer to the middle. Watch this come off later on, and I'll be very sad. Got it. Oh, okay. I see this.
How hard it will be to color match that pink color.
God. Can't imagine painting.
I think since it's a very small surface, like assuming that your hand is shaking, I think that's a big if.
Oh yeah, it's definitely shaking. Come on, please. Stop moving hands. Did I get it at the right point? I think I did.
And I wish they release a new Omega Mon for this. And I also want Alphamon.
Alphamon.
And a Imperial Drama that is not the current color that's released.
What color did you want?
It's the Palindome I want. Not the night mode, I think it's called. So the regular one as the TV series isn't this black and blue and a little bit of green motif. Most of the armor is black. It's Demon plus what's the insect called? Anyways, it was something that looked like Kamen Rider.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, that's good that you released it. Now, since we know that you're gonna release something else, just get it out of the way, right?
Nope, we gotta wait.
But no, we gotta wait. I'm very surprised they released. What is the one that they released? It's called Chaos Dramon.
Mm-hmm.
or it's called like Mugen drama in the Japanese version. And it's apparently really big. It's like 6,000, 7,000 yen.
Ooh.
But it's size of a perfect grade.
Oh, okay.
So it's apparently saying it's quite worth it just by the sheer size of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like okay. Sounds dope. I wish I was more into it. But yeah. But
Now
they're saying that they're again.
Now's the time to start.
Yeah. Like they're saying that they're gonna release Imperial. Sorry. Crimson something. Sorry. I'm not good with the Digimon names. What is it called?
I'd be none of the wiser. Oh god. Oh no. Don't rip, please. Rip. God. Rip. No. Get off my finger, please. Anyway. Alright, we good. Sorry. I interrupted.
It's not chaos drama. It's Oh, sorry. It was machine drama, not chaos drama. It's also called. It's not drama.
Doraemon.
Mugen drama. There's the Japanese one. Machine drama is the English one. I'm just trying to think of. Right, one of the Royal Knights. Right, so I definitely want Alphamon. I want. If they can release Examon, that'll be pretty cool. Let's call it Gallant. I think I'm thinking about Gallant one.
Okay.
If they have a UI Force, O Force, V-Dramon, that would be cool. That would be dope.
Damn it. No, I missed. It was arguably worse than the first attempt.
Interesting. O Force V-Dramon. Can I just have a regular V-Dramon? So V-Dram. No, that's not what I want. So Arrow, V-Dramon, V-Mon, XV-Mon, and then it's Pal. Right, it's called Stingmon.
Stingmon.
Yeah, that's the Kamen Rider looking I was talking about.
Stinger. Oh, like Stinger Sting.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So Imperial Drama fighter mode. And then Imperial Drama Paladin mode. So that's the white color version effective plus a big sword. Yeah, Jesmon is also cool if they release that. Then Gallantmon, which is Dukemon Japanese. That'll be cool. And then there's also a Dukemon Crimson mode. And a... What's that thing called? There's also a Gallantmon that's blue. It's called Guden Kishi or
we have
Haku no Gaisoki.
Okay, you know what? This might be easier. Well, we have a problem. I ripped it. But you probably won't notice. Or from far away.
But you will always know that it's there.
I will always know that it's there. I should have just given up when I got close enough.
It doesn't matter if other people notice or not. You will always know it's there.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest things about model building.
It should be
You
able to
are
edit
the
this now.
enemy.
Yeah.
Enemy is thyself. Enemy's name is Kurona.
I'm my worst critic. Okay. At least it was at a clean spot where it looks like it could actually be two different stickers. So I don't know if it's visible on camera.
But if you already think that stickers, that's kind of setting the bar real low.
Oh well. I'll just do the rest of this. I'll just be sad if the alignment is off or I just stretched the sticker a little bit too much.
I'll give you some paint.
Yeah. We'll find out soon. Oh, perfect. Okay. It is finished. It's at the end. Yes. Okay, we good. Okay, I am happy with that.
That's good.
There's a little bit of overlap, but doesn't matter. All right. You can sort of see it on camera now. It's just like now that the entire thing's done.
Oh wow! This time around we can see the color of the pinkness.
Yeah, just slightly. Okay, let me just get it to focus on this thing and not the page behind it. So the part I ripped is this part here, as it's like a V. But I ripped it clean enough that it's okay.
It just looks like the fold.
Yeah. Which technically in an actual ribbon thing, it would have some sort of corner, but whatever. Who knows? And just for
I have not worn ribbon before.
I've never worn.
I think I have worn ribbon before. I don't know.
Wait,
I must be small at one point. Sorry, I have not worn ribbon. My best knowledge. Because God knows what happened when I was a kid. Because I don't know
to your
what
knowledge.
happened.
Wait, this foot is. I forgot. I tried test fitting this earlier. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with it now. It actually shows like the ribbon angle. Ah, here we go. It would look like that.
Wow.
One foot behind the other. So a lot of it is good. So the part I messed up is actually going to be hidden anyway.
Oh, for you.
How
works out.
that was intentional. Yes.
It works out, right?
Although that does go against the whole theme of this figure, which is attention to detail even when you cannot see it. Which I will get to soon, actually, because I will have to take apart the bottom part that's holding Kotori's body in place. If I can do that safely without breaking anything. There we go. I'll just put her back onto the danbo carefully, so in hopes that she doesn't get knocked over. Anyway, runners, and safety first, don't stab myself. That is F7 and F8. And K1 3 and K1 4. All right. Time to not destroy my god hands again. Oh, cut so nicely. So now I understand why there were some negative reviews left for the God Hands, saying that they broke so easily. Probably because they cut something that it was not meant to cut, like what I did last time. But now I've learned my lesson.
You know what I always say?
Buy another one.
History is always meant to repeat itself.
Oh, yeah. I'm bound to make that mistake again.
That is the sole reason why I have both a broken God hand, the current God hand that's on screen, or not on screen.
Yeah.
On screen, and a backup one. So that you know, it's not a issue of if, it's an issue of when I feel with the God hand breaking. So I just sucked it up and bought another one when before the world turned to crap.
Because these aren't cheap either. They're like MSRP. That's already like 5,000 something yen.
Yep.
I will try to take care of mine. And hopefully it lasts as long as possible.
It will last as long as possible until it is not. It's the lifetime warranty for the lifetime product.
Yes. That's always great. It's like, oh, there's lifetime warranty until it breaks, because that's considered the lifetime of the product.
Yep.
Eight. Clip.
Was that you or me?
That was you, I think. Did something happen?
It's my neighbor's door.
Ah, I see.
Because I saw both our... Oh.
No. Right.
Something really bad was happening because I was monitoring, but coincidentally that was also my desktop.
Yeah.
And that kind of just broke everything.
Ah, I see. Well.
But anyways, I stopped it, so hopefully the echo and the actual output stopped.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are they responding the same? So when I stream with somebody, I can monitor myself easily. That's pretty annoying.
Cool.
I need to figure something out for that. Where's the other side of this thing?
Wait, does this actually go in like this? Okay, it does. It's just really tight, which is, I guess that's a good thing. And then, what is that? K13, K14. That goes in this direction. I should show that page. Oh, and it reveals the heart. Okay, interesting. Oh wait, I did things out of order. Follow instructions.
Okay.
Yes, that would have been important to follow instructions and do it in this order, because there's that part, the top of the heart, that goes, oh, you can't see that. There. You really see from this piece, at least. Focus. There we go. I set white balance. Anyway. It goes on top of this heart cutout, and then you connect this to form the bottom part. Then this piece goes onto the other leg. Or is it this? Wait. Brain fart moment. Was it this one? Try this one. Yes. Heart. There we go.
I know what we can do that can make the stream more interesting. So, Kurona and I were discussing offline as to what we can do to make our life measurable. And we realized that what we can do is that we can do one of two things. We can try to build a kit without the manual.
Flexaxian. Welcome to a build. Hello,
we
hello.
lost.
Hello, Flux.
Oh, hey. Hey, it's Flux.
Mr. F.
Welcome back.
So what we can do is that we can have one of two things. We can try to build a kit without any instructions, or we can have one person have the instruction and have the other person build a kit. And we were talking about it, and then I didn't know what kit would be suitable for this, but now I have a solution. So what just popped into my mind is the 30-minute mission kits.
Oh,
and what that does kind of caters to both our liking, is that now there's the 30-minute mission girls.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
So what we can do is that I can try to read the instructions for the 30-minute mission girls, and then you can try to read the instructions for the not 30-minute mission girls, the regular 30-minute mission kits.
Yeah.
And because the 30-minute mission kits are meant to have a lot of interchangeable parts, so there's a certain, you can afford certain freedom while assembling it. It will make the build not very obvious as to what the instruction is intended to be. So I think that would be very interesting, because we're basically trying to build per the instruction, and the flexibility will create confusion.
Oh god, what could possibly go wrong?
Right, exactly. Another naturally, we can also do that to like the frame arms or the frame arm girls series. But I was thinking more on the 30-minute mission side because frame arms are expensive AF.
Are they more than this kit? Or
it just depends on which kit you get.
okay.
And the frame arm girls are usually, at least they're harder to come by.
I see.
Yeah, it's kind of they have a lot more parts as well. So that's why I'm just like, maybe 30-minute mission it's the same idea, but it's a simpler kit and it is easier to experiment with due to the low price.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of my train of thought. Okay, I cut out the wrong part. Whoopee.
Okay.
PC game.
I almost cut out the wrong part as well. But I'll eventually need it.
That's a polycap. I have a bunch of these. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh man, this is a glossy ribbon.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty easy to happen. We just need to, well, we can experiment with the regular 30-minute mission first, and then we can get the kit once the 30-minute girls gets released.
Yeah.
First one, I don't know how to say I don't like, because I don't like the color yellow too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, just personal color preferences. So don't read too much into it.
Violets_TV. Welcome to a build.
Hello, Violets TV. Welcome to our build.
Build stream. Welcome.
Another thing that I kind of want to point out is that there's a lot of 3mm pegs on these kits. I am not sure why. For example, this one right here. Oh, you guys can't see anything. For example, this one in the center right here. There's this is a 3mm hole, but it's not used anywhere. They didn't release any accessories for it either. At least not of the Digimon motif or design language. So yeah, they did ask folks to keep things in mind, but there's no product. That's okay too, but yeah, just strange.
Future proofing, even though it doesn't really make sense to do it.
Yeah, like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to do it. I don't know, maybe I'm very narrow-minded. Because at least there's the armored Digimons, right? So that's the Vmon. So for that kit, it makes sense to have, kind of a couple of pegs so that you can attach different armors to it.
Yeah.
But this is the Wargreymon it is done. Like you don't attach things to it. It is what it is, so kind of doesn't agree with the lore.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, maybe I'm just narrow-minded. Because it's something that they designed into the kit, but after, what was this released? 2019. So after 2 years, they still haven't done anything to it.
Yeah.
Because I remember I built this in the beginning of. I actually don't remember when I built the regular Wargreymon. It was a while ago. It was a cold winter day. And I decided that my friends need to be dragged into my nonsense. So we're at Kurona's place.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, this is
Really
not
hard
the...
to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is not the most difficult kit you have built. You built the High RM God Gundam,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That one took a while.
right?
That took several days actually. Now that I think about it. Even after that one day.
Well, it's a bigger kit. And then it was your first in such a long time as well, right?
Yeah. Packed full of glossy pieces and whatnot.
Really hard, glossy pieces.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Am I gonna regret this? Okay, I didn't. I don't regret it. Okay, I regret it.
Always regret.
Only regrets.
Alright. I don't understand how people can actually wear high heels.
You know what you need to do?
Wear them?
No, that's one I say. You can ask someone that you know very closely and ask them their true opinion about it.
Yeah.
I was like, what does it do for you? Does it really make you feel pretty? And then you're gonna get scolded. Yeah, don't ask that question. I made a mistake.
Oh, oops. Oh.
It's okay. It's not a mistake that you get to make a second time.
It's okay. All I'll say is mad respect for you to do that because it looks really painful in that position. Because your ankle's like, okay, use this for example. Your ankle's basically always in this position and all your weight's going onto this one point, so it's really hard to balance. Well, I guess you learn to be on the balls of your feet, but still, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of calf muscles being worked out.
Oh, have you seen a So I've seen the cast of Amateur Ballerina. Oh man, they're something.
Yeah.
They are definitely something.
To really do that. Please don't break. This is the actual like plastic ribbon piece now. That's supposed to color match with the ones that the stickers, one that I just put on.
Did it match well?
On camera it does because you can't see it.
On camera it does. Okay.
It's noticeably glossier and more pink. I don't know if that's a good description.
More saturated?
It's like
Glossy is a good description.
Saturated. I'd say so as well. It's also the same color as the shoes too. Same plastic.
Yeah, look at the color chart for the kit. The shoes, I think although the injection color is the same, but then the shoe has has a more saturated pink color than the balloon.
Yeah.
It's the same runner, right? From the balloon and the shoes, or is it a different runner?
Yeah, it's the same runner.
Yeah, so they use a different color for these two things.
Okay.
At least from the color chart. So I'm just like, huh?
Got it. C12, and then this high heel.
I have to create something extremely glorious. Extraordinarily glorious. For this stream. And I fear that we won't be able to use it before we go offline, so I'm gonna show it to you guys.
Oh, go right ahead.
Anyways, that was that. That was that. So yeah,
that was cool.
it was a lot of colors that I'm very uncomfortable with because it's not a set of color that I use myself.
Yeah,
But it is the set of color that's it is a set of color that's used for
this kit.
For the LABO kit.
Oh god, that was way too pink for me, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was hard to get the balance, and because everything was too pastel. If everything's very pastel, you can't see anything, so you have to pick a couple of colors that has a lot more saturation.
All right, here's the point where you'll get demonetized.
Hey, that assumes that I'm already monetized, which I'm not. So do whatever you want.
Okay.
We can swear, we can do whatever, and I will still not be affected, not even slightly.
Okay. In that case, I will just move on to the next parts. The I don't know what they call them. Things that hold up the socks.
Garter build.
That, yes. Shows how much I actually know about women's clothing.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, what does that say about me? Are there something being implied I should be concerned about?
Oh. I'm just kidding. There we go. That was J4. Yes, another runner done.
I'd say that's like the happiest time, throwing the runner and putting it away.
Off to the side. Okay, this goes on the back side. The back side, and like so. Okay. At least on camera, the skin tone and the white are less noticeable. Like it's hard to tell them apart in some cases, so it's not as revealing. Although everyone should know what this is. Anyway.
I think you must explain it to everybody, and
Okay.
maybe they'll ban the video.
Okay. I'll get there. Eventually. It's okay. This is the only time you'll get to see this until it gets covered up.
So you plan to display it like this or with the skirt?
With the skirt.
Oh.
Okay, I have fitment issues. Did I not clean this properly? No, it should be fine. I appreciate that they didn't just force you to use a sticker when they could have easily done that.
But they force you to use a sticker in the lower part of the
for the ribbons. That's okay. That's a lot. If they had like a recesses for those and then put pink pieces in the middle.
I mean, I think yesterday's conversation was yes, they could have just injected it together for you.
It's true.
Right? You shouldn't right, look at what they can do with the eyes, right?
Yeah.
So you're just like, yep, they could have definitely just took that, put it here, and make everything perfect. But it's probably a cost thing. But counter argument to that is, it doesn't matter how expensive they are, someone was gonna buy it.
It's true. Ooh, we're back to the glitter. The glitter runner. The G.
Glitter runner.
And we're looking for G8. There it is.
Gate.
Yes. Gator's gonna gate.
Gators and garter belt.
Yes, sure. Penny and stocking. I actually didn't watch that, so I have no
I
idea
didn't
what
watch
it's
it
about.
either. I would like to protect my honor and say that I didn't watch that. I'm surprised I didn't watch it though, because I like both Gainax and Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's apparently going to be a real life Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, lovely.
I'm
How is
just
that gonna work?
That's going to be real nightmare for you guys.
Why? But I shouldn't ask why. I can imagine some reasons why, but how?
No, my question is with why. Like, why? I mean, I guess it's not different from like making the Marvel or the Disney or the DC stuff
Live
into
action.
movies with the real life actors. It's not different.
Yeah.
Or like The Last Airbender or Dragon Ball. Granted, those are,
Oh god.
you know.
Or how about Sonic?
So I did watch Sonic, the revised version.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a unrevised version somewhere that you can watch. I do want to see it and just see how bad it is. But the revised version is okay, I will say. It's fine. It's about what I expect out of a movie like this.
Yeah. And Jim Carrey did a good job.
Yeah, Jim Carrey always
Or
does a
his
good job.
usual weird self.
Yeah, he is in character. He is one with the character. He is the crazy goofball that he is in most of his kids movies, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily kids movie, like
Or just movies in general.
no, that's not the case, right? Because he is. Does he have a serious movie that you can think of?
Series of Unfortunate. Okay, no, that's the kids movie.
No, that's a kids movie. That's a kids book.
But I would be disturbed. I wouldn't want to watch it even as an adult because I'd be disturbed. No, not The Mask.
Okay, The Mask, however, is a adult movie due to the. It's mostly okay. It's an immature movie. Let's call it that. But it kind of reflects few societal things.
Yes.
Like Ace Ventura is definitely not a serious movie. Yeah, Jim Carrey serious movie. Jim Carrey serious movie. Wow, I feel like I put myself on the spot and I can't answer.
I don't even know. I actually don't know that many. You asked me what movies he's actually been in. I'm like, apart from the ones I just mentioned, I don't know.
There's like Bruce
Oh, Riddler.
Almighty,
He was,
Ace Ventura,
Does that Batman movie
Liar
count?
Liar. He was the Grinch once.
Oh yeah, he was a Grinch. I forgot about that.
Clumsy hero.
クラムジーヒーロ
Welcome to a build. Eternal sunshine of spotless
He was in
mind.
character for that one. Yeah, in his
Eternal
movie.
Sunshine of Spotless Mind. Okay, okay, yeah. I haven't watched that, but I have heard of it. Yeah, that one is a serious movie.
Yeah.
I should go watch that. Welcome, Clumsy Hero.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream.
Indeed, indeed. Wow, we have a whooping 3 watchers.
Well, thank you.
One of them being Kurona.
Yes. I need to see.
You need to see?
Just to see what the stream looks like, and then the comments. Although I could easily pause the video. Does that count as a view, actually?
It does. If I will say go on Twitch, so the latency is much better.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's my recommendation for this.
Oh wow, that's so much better. It's like it literally was like what 2 or 3 seconds behind or something.
Yeah, Twitch is it's Twitch only gets a 1080p screen because Twitch, so the latency performance is much better. Naturally.
Wait, did I have to cut out both of them?
Yeah, they got out.
Wait, is this one of those things where it's like you didn't actually have to cut out everything?
I don't know.
Oh, interesting. So it only asked me to cut out one of these small pieces,
Right.
and then it tells me to put it in this hole, and that's it.
So you're just covering a hole?
I'm just covering a hole. This is probably
This
used
is
for
a-
something else.
Does it have a runner?
Yeah,
Or it just came by itself?
yeah, there's a runner for it. I have a feeling this piece I'm not using. This is probably from
Yeah.
something else then.
You can see the year on it. Does it match the year 2020? It's 2020, right?
Oh, this is 2016. So
Oh,
yeah,
so
you're
it's
right. This is an old. Because I see some other pieces that don't go anywhere,
right?
including the one I just cut out, like the extra one I cut out. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
interesting. All right, I'm just gonna toss that aside.
Yeah, reuse is a thing.
Forgot. I remember you explained that to me before.
I mean, just think about it this way. The entirety of the kit I'm building right now is a reuse.
It's true.
Like, there's 2 runners that's new from this kit, and then their effect parts.
Okay, this is bothering me that you can sort of still see it's not perfectly flush. If I push it all the way in, then you can definitely see there's a little. Yeah, there we go. You'll see that it sticks out a little bit. Then if I pull it slightly, it's still very loose and doesn't feel great. But oh well. Too bad. I will know that it's there. I also noticed that.
Is there any marking? Is there any lettering aside from the year on the 2016 runner? Like, is there a name of a kit on there? Or is it just like base?
14. Bandai 2016 made in Japan. I don't know. There's these pieces. It looks like it's from
Okay, what's right below the white stick? So there's a flat, yeah. So on the thing that your thumb is running through.
Yeah. So that
What's-
says, let's see, BA14, which is the
Oh.
runner name.
Okay, so that's the BA14. That means it's a base.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they name all
Oh,
their bases as.
this does look like a base stuff. Like this is like a right angle, like a what do you call it? A 90-degree rotational joint thing. And this looks like a receptacle of sorts.
All right, Blackwargreymon can stand, but I will keep it lie down because so you guys can see it in its almost all of its glory.
Yeah.
But yeah, BA is definitely a the runner name. Sorry, the runner name that they have for the action bases.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the I don't remember what the yeah, I think it's like BA4 and BA5 for the action base 4 and 5, and then BA1 for action base 1, but I don't remember what the new one is called anymore.
Yeah. All right. So this is one way to display it without the skirt, that is. So it'll look like this.
You mean the right way to display it?
It is a way, I'll say.
The right way. Wait, does
Sure.
that mean that you're all done?
I'm almost done, actually. Yeah, I just have to put it all together.
Oh boy.
I
I'm
just
very
realized
behind.
that.
I was
And-
like, you're all done. Like, if you have like the legs together, then that means you're all done.
Actually, I noticed that there was a piece that
We're just online for an hour.
was, yeah, that was a lot. I guess I didn't have that much left to do from last time. Okay, well, this hold. All right. I'm gonna say
No,
there's this
sir,
runner
you
that
did
has a
not.
heart piece, and it's a slightly different color, but I don't know what it's for. I'm gonna look for a C5 in this manual just in case I missed something.
It's probably on the foot. It was a heart-shaped thing.
Oh, good point.
Why do I know this? Because I actually read the manual of this kit. Trying to find
there
it.
it is.
Did I get it right?
Yes, C5 right there. You are
Okay.
right. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let me cut that out.
Yeah, so definitely needs to be a kit that I haven't built before if we want to do like the thing that we were talking about. Because
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
be
that's
like,
true.
oh. Well, I also have to be a kit that I don't read the manual for. I haven't read the manual for.
Yeah.
I have not read the manual for any of the 30-minute mission stuff. So, yeah, should be
I'm
okay.
glad you're the one doing it and not me, because even if you gave me the manual, I'll be like, I'll put it down. I'm like, wait, what did I just read again?
Well, it's okay. Don't worry about that because once the 30-minute mission girls come out, you're gonna make that, right?
What are the choices? Or do they not know?
I mean, you can either make 30-minute mission girls, or you can make Fremont girls, or you can make what's that thing called? Like the half Figma, half kit thing that Good Smile released. What is that thing called?
Wait, no. What was that called?
That's called Act Mode, I think.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you can make that. Because the first one's Mio, the second one is called, I don't remember. But yeah, second one has a... Well, most of the time it's going to be spent on making the weapons. And if you look at the weapon of this, the new Act Mode kit, you'll be like, even if you have the manual, you're going to be very confused.
Oh boy. Yeah, that would be not good.
So that's why I'm just like, oh, this will be very interesting. Because life is miserable. And
Yes.
what does the
Very.
internet look like? When people are miserable.
Oh, absolutely. Just like what I just did now when I just dropped this thing.
Did you break it?
The balloon part, the ribbon came out, but it didn't break
Oh.
from what I see. I'm just gonna inspect
and then do the Butterfinger again.
Yeah, and then be sad that I broke something. Actually, no, I didn't break anything. That's surprising. I'm actually surprised I didn't break any of the hair strands. That looks like someone mentioned that it looked like an octopus.
Delicious
Anyway.
octopus.
Absolutely. Let's take two. Oh, hope nobody cringed as I dropped that. All right, there we go. There, that's what it's supposed to be like. So this is some nightmare fuel,
Oh boy.
or what do you call it? What was that show again? Madoka.
Oh boy.
That definitely looks like Madoka material. Or what was that? That Yoko Taro gacha game, Sino Alice, also has that kind of theme as well.
I am not well versed in the gacha games.
It's okay. I don't play it anymore. I tried, and then I'm like, okay, let's just stop. And is that secure? I don't even know.
Alright, so there's, I think I mentioned this last time. Shield. These 4 pieces, not necessary because this is part of the regular Blackwargreymon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this in half to the best of my abilities. Like that. And just throw out half the runner. Let me also cut this out because I know what this is. Fairly obvious what this is. Yeah, do you see like there's like these 2 holes? Guys, you see these 2 holes that are on top of this basically the arm bracer or the Dramon killer. So these 2 holes are not used to secure the effect parts where the effect parts go on. So I have no idea why these holes are designed into the kit, because now they're just 2 holes on the kit. Sometimes the design decisions are questionable at best. This is a very good example of that.
It's like, why do they do this?
Exactly, it's like, why do they do this? Like, what is the purpose of this? Wow, I am just inhaling runner. I'm going through runner like there is no yes tomorrow.
Breathe.
Yesterday I thought I was gonna finish, around the same time as you, but yeah, that's not happening already because you're done.
Yeah, it's okay. I actually
I'm just like, oh, so sad.
underestimated how far I was at, or how much was left.
I trusted your estimation. I was like, oh yeah, this is probably gonna be around like 2 hours based on I think your demeanor. So I'm just like, okay, I can finish the rest of the things in 2 hours. And then are we even an hour in? We're an hour and 5 minutes in right now.
Yeah. It's like, oops. I mean, bonus could be this, or I could save this for another time. Oh, I got the ring right around the god.
See, you can keep the God Gundam, and then you can do that. Can be your no manual build.
It's true. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, because that one will be simple enough that you can try it out to see how much you hate yourself.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, basically that's it.
All right, I guess I can fix the ribbons again. the hair ones, the hair ties. It's so much easier with a stand.
Droop Dog. Welcome to a build.
Hey, Droop Dog.
Welcome.
Wow, 2 viewers on the Twitch.
One of
It's
which
like the
is me.
highest concurrent viewers I have on Twitch. You know how sad that is?
It's okay.
Is one of them
Everyone's
you
got
still?
something. Yeah, it is.
Oh boy. That's
It's
real
all
good
good.
for my self-esteem. Thank
Okay.
God there is none.
Feels bad, man.
I mean, thank God there's no self-esteem like issues related to like me building a Gundam on the internet.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm just like, oh, people are watching. Holy crap! And and then like yeah, my self-esteem just increases exponentially.
It's okay. It's like no expectations, no way to fail to meet any expectations.
Exactly.
I mean, for this, in the end, is that you enjoy this process.
Exactly. So what are you building these days, Droop Dog? Or are you just hanging out because you love hanging out? Or like Clumsy Hero? Because so we all know what Flux Axon is doing here. He is doing the lurker. Well, he lurks.
Actually, can I even put this down safely? Please. I feel like I'm going to break this again. There we go. That seems all right. Oh, the ribbon is coming off slightly. That'd be my fault.
Oh no. Okay, we're okay.
And for comparison points, might as well. So here is a prize figure that is not really scaled to give a sense of height. That's about, I don't know, whatever that height is.
You can just turn the cutting mat vertically.
True. Let's try that.
So how big are the grids? Are they like 1 centimeter grid, or are they half-inch grids?
And these are 1 centimeter grids. Okay.
So for all the people who are using Imperial, I have no idea how many inches that is.
Yeah. We'll say that's an 8.5 by 11 page ish.
Yeah. So like almost 10 to 11 inches.
Yeah. It's about
Wait, what is the price figure of?
This is what's her fate? This is supposed to be best girl. How do I know? Nishiki no Maki from Love Live. And height wise, that difference.
So well, it's the position. Sorry, the posture.
Yeah, she's also leaning quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
What about the head
probably-
size? Is the head size about the same?
This looks maybe a little bit smaller.
Okay.
All right. Thing is, even with different manufacturers, if they specify a scale, it may not be the same.
Yes. Even with the same manufacturer, when they specify
yeah.
scale, it
Oh,
might not be the same. I think that's also the same for the world of Gundam. Like, sometimes Gundams are just too big compared to their settings. Like I think the new Wing Gundam is a little bit too tall. I haven't built it yet, but then from what I've heard, it's 17 centimeters tall instead of 16 centimeters tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's yeah.
So this is a 1/7 scale figure of what was it?
Can't even see.
Tsushima Yoshiko, I believe. There we go. And oh, I gotta be careful not to rest it on the thing. And it's about, I don't know. She's also leaning. The pose she's doing is also leaning slightly. So a little bit shorter than that. So it's probably face, head size is about the same, I'd say. This is a little bit larger for a 1/7 scale anyway. So I would say it's probably closer to a 1/6 scale. This is the gamers store collab special with the Gemma, as well as the base is also a Gemma. Not sure if you watched Gigi Charato.
No, I do not. I did not. But fun fact about Gundam scales. So originally, when they were making the toys, they made two sizes, one bigger, one smaller. When they measured it, the smaller size happened to be 144 scale, and then the bigger size happened to be 1/100 scale. And that's why.
That's how it came about.
That's how it came about. And then the 144 scale kind of worked out because at the time, or even right now, that's what a lot of the military models are in. That's the scale the military models are in.
Okay.
So a lot of the aircrafts and the tanks are wearing that scale. So it just happened to work out. So that even if you put them side by side, it wouldn't be too weird.
That does make sense. And very convenient as well.
Indeed. It is very well, it's kind of just I wouldn't say it's convenient, it's just that it happens to be the case. Like there's really no reason why it's that big. It's just like, hey, the guy who originally did the model design just designed it as such, and then that's why we have this scale today. And that was just a event that happened what Gunpla is doing its like what 40th anniversary or something like that. So it was just some dude 40 years ago did it, and then now our Gundam is this size.
Yeah.
Granted, it wasn't some dude, right? It was some very important dude. Let's make sure that's clear. It was a very important dude.
Yeah. Some dude.
But yeah, it was like, huh? There was no thoughts beyond, oh, it happened to be the size. Which is like, what? Really?
Come on, they gotta turn it into like, yeah, we knew this all along. Yes, of course.
But at the same time, it's kind of like Bandai wasn't a conglomerate as it is today.
I see.
Right? It was just, a toy company that was asked it was one of the many toy company asked to make a toy for the Gundam. Well, how do I say this? Yeah, it's one of the toy company that is making a toy for the Gundam universe. I think originally like the first company that made the Gundam toy went bankrupt and then they took over or something. It was all very, very bizarre and strange. Like Bandai wasn't the company originally to make the Gundams.
Yeah.
They didn't have the rights, they didn't have anything. It was just like, oh yes, they're stepping in to do this now. And people were like, oh, okay. But, you know, no way that they could have known that, you know, after 40 years, this is like a how do I say this? This is such an important point in modern Japanese culture, let's call it that.
Yeah.
And such an influential point in Japanese modern culture.
Yeah.
And like, how many people in Japan doesn't know what Gundam is? I'm sure a lot of people in North America doesn't know, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because it's still not that popular. But they are attempting to change that, because at least there is a single representation of Gundam in Hollywood. So
Oh yes.
that's a change, right? For the better or for worse, not sure, but it's a change.
Something.
Yeah. It's one of those, it's something.
Then again, Dragon Ball live action was something.
Yep, that was definitely something too. Actually, I can't really say, because I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, I did too.
I have no comment. I heard it's bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's something that's gonna get me flamed. I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball either.
It's okay.
I'm just
I
like,
technically didn't watch it either.
I'm just like, what's Dragon Ball? Oh, I kind of know the basic premise of like what people are, but then beyond that, it's just like, oh, I know that's Goku, I know that's Gohan, that's Vegeta, that's a guy with a bald forehead. But that's it.
And you know the music associated with it, sort of.
Oh, I have no idea what the music associated with.
Oh, never mind. The openings?
Nope, not a single clue. I know that it was a kid that became like a scrawny little kid, like basically a boy that is like, that looks like he's like 6 years old maybe. That turned into a muscular man somehow.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that gap there, don't understand.
It's okay. It was a kid show. And a lot of, as many kid shows are, Monster of the Week type of style pacing. So you
Oh,
don't
it
really
was
need to know
Monsters of the
everything.
Week. I didn't know it was Monster of the Week style thing.
Actually, it
Was
might not be accurate. Now that I think of it.
Because I know that Yu Yu Hashiko was like Monster of the Week, and then it turned into like the battle, the really battle like shonen anime. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh, maybe it was that similar to that then. Just drawn out for X number of episodes. I may be wrong. So I'm most likely wrong actually, but
It's okay. We just have this recorded forever.
yeah. Maybe Flux can correct us.
Or who Clumsy Hero? Do you watch Dragon Ball? Or Flux? Do you guys watch Dragon Ball? It wasn't part of my childhood. What else I didn't do as a child that most people will be like, what? You didn't do that? I didn't play the Pokemon. I didn't play Dragon Quest.
Fair.
I didn't play Final Fantasy.
That's okay as well.
I didn't play Fire Emblem.
Totally okay.
And then yeah, it was just like, yeah, that wasn't really part of my life. And then just like, oh, did I miss out? I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Maybe I can jump back into it. But who knows?
You could try Pokemon if you really wanted to. You do have a Switch.
I do have a Switch. I have a friend who is eager to lend me Sword and Shield as well.
Oh yes.
I'm just like, because Does the person has the physical copy, so he can just give it to me, or rather lend me the copy?
Does it save on the
Just
cartridge or save on the Switch itself?
The save file? The save file is linked to the Nintendo account.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can write to the cartridge from the Switch. I mean, I'm sure you can write to the cartridge at some point in time, but I don't know if you can write to the cartridge from the Switch. And now this is just me silently building while Kurona is trying to think of topics to talk about.
That's okay. What was it? Oh yeah, I didn't finish Pokemon Sword and Shield or Sword. Wait, what did I get?
Which one did you get? Don't remember.
Sword. I think I got Sword.
I was like, I haven't touched my Switch in so long. I have no idea what's on there. Says Kurona.
Yes.
I was just playing Monster Hunter. It's so great.
It's like, should I start that? Because I remember when I tried starting Monster Hunter World, I got like really early on, and then I got too frustrating and I gave up.
It's okay. So this game is a lot easier than before. I feel. I feel it's easier. I don't know if it's the case because before World I was playing XX for a little bit. So that's the Switch port for Generation Ultimates, which is, well, actually no, the English one is called Generation Ultimates. The Japanese one is called XX. But yeah, I was playing that before. So I don't know. Maybe I have practice.
But I usually thought that the series was kind of known for its difficulty, and that's part of the
charm.
The charm.
It is, I feel.
You have to work hard, and you just to get that drop or that reward that you get at the end. But most likely, you will fail.
I feel that they made it quite a bit easier this time around. So for the first time, I don't. So you think World was hard?
I think
I didn't play World. I didn't play World.
That was my first and only Monster Hunter. So and I don't normally play that type of game anyway. So that probably added to it. It may be just the normal difficulty.
Okay. Because so far, well, I changed weapons this time, so I changed to a fairly easy weapon. I'm using dual blades right now, so it's making my life quite a bit easier. Because to a certain extent, you can just mash and not care.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, basically you just aim in the general direction and then you mash and don't care. No, you still have to like remember to heal and whatever.
Yeah, and there's no cycles for like the bosses, like attack cycles and whatnot.
Yeah, but I think that's just par for any action RPG though, so I think that's kind of whatever. I mean, it's easier than Dark Souls.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have never played that, so but all I know is that people say it's hard.
It's I don't know if it's easier than like the newer one, the Tsushima one. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah. I don't know if it's harder than that. Like, I didn't play it. Can't comment, didn't play it.
I wonder if I should pick that up because of the photo mode. and learning about basically virtual traveling.
Retro traveling.
I think I heard something along the lines of I think before the pandemic, they're like the mayor or like people, the people who run the city or the area, invited the staff from for the people who made the game over to visit Tsushima, the actual island.
Okay.
But I don't think that's
Was it-
possible right now because of the world situation.
Was it during
But-
production that they visited, or is it after production?
It might have been after because they noticed that like they really liked the game and how well they portrayed it.
So chances are the staff have already been to Tsushima on their own dime,
Hmm.
or on the company's dime.
Possibly, yes.
So it's just a thank you for representing us very well. Not so
Come
much
back
that.
again, please.
Please make another game about us.
Yes.
You have driven up tourism, and then the world happened.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of sanding.
I realized I did little to no sanding. Probably because every surface I encountered was like, I don't want to ruin it.
See, what a easy way to convince yourself to do less work. I like that. I was like, oh, this cut is terrible. It's a black surface. I have to sand.
Oh. There's quite a few spots that I was like, is this visible? Yes? No? Okay, if not, then okay, I'm not gonna bother. If it is it noticeable? Yes. Can I hide it in some way? Like not show it? Yes? Okay, then I'm not gonna bother. Actually, every end result was I'm not gonna bother. I tried it. Did it do anything? No. Okay.
So at least for this kit, because they didn't they injected. I think this kit has some interesting design element that we can talk about. That is both good and bad. So it's very, very good for in terms of injection and part reuse, but then it's very bad if you don't paint. It's less bad on the Wargreymon because this part would have been yellow for the shield, and then so it's easier to clean up, so to speak. But it's very, very difficult to clean up for black parts because it's LABO. So let's kind of focus a little bit and see if I can get the light in.
She fell apart.
So inside these, you can see that there are two, or well, it kind of looks like two channels, but the center one isn't used. So there's two channels on the left and right side. So what that allows you to do is that allows you to slot this piece, right? That has the kind of the teeth on the outside edge, the three outside edges into here, either on the outside or inside, so that they get to reuse this part for both the left and the right side shield. This is great because, you know, they get to just design one part, print one part, and then, well, they get to reuse a runner, which is the most important part, because that saves a lot of cost. So yeah, they did try to do the bean counting, which is fair. This is symmetrical. Okay, so which side I'm gonna put it on? I'm gonna put it on. Wait. Which side is longer? I'm putting it like this. Okay. Then we have this part. I would say play Monster Hunter. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll
Because I like it, so I'm very biased.
But if you say it's easier, then I'll take your word for it.
it is quite a bit. I feel it's easier. Now, if you pick dual swords, I think that you're gonna have a relatively easy time to start. I will highly also okay. So it also depends on if you play online or not.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to play online.
If you don't play online, then some missions are just impossible.
Oh, lovely.
They're called rampages, which is basically defend the castle.
Yeah.
And you have to operate, let's say, 20 to 10% of those turrets manually.
Yeah.
So that means that, yeah, just not a good time if you're by yourself because you're just indisposed.
Yeah. That sounds like a Monster Hunter game.
What, being indisposed?
Or always very difficult on your own.
Yeah. Well, it is designed in a way that you need to have bodies to distract the monsters.
Yeah.
And then there's also like I don't know if these skills are new. I think they're not. But there are skills where, let's say, if you drink a potion, the entire party gets the effect of the said potion.
Oh, okay.
So let's say, you know, everybody got knocked over, or somebody got knocked over is about to die. You drink a potion, and then if you're close enough, the person who's about to die gets the effect, so that your mission doesn't fail.
Yeah.
So it's good in that sense. And then chances are, like a lot of times, like if one person gets knocked over, most likely well, you need to have that skill for it to work, but it does help. Like it has, I will say that it has saved me a few times. And now you also get to have, now there's new companions. So previously there were cats.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's dogs.
Oh, hey.
And you can ride those dogs.
Oh, interesting.
So it makes traveling the map much easier.
Okay. So it's your mount, basically.
Yeah, it is the mount. Your mount also attacks, but sometimes I just wish that they have bigger cats so that you can just ride a bigger cat.
Yeah.
Because cats are more useful. Cats are still more versatile.
Yeah.
Because you can't ask the dog to pick up items.
Okay.
It's just not a function of these things. It's unfortunate, but
Well,
it's just...
fetch. I guess the cats are kind of more humanoid.
The cat can, let's say, pick up gear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need this clear piece. What time are we looking at? Okay.
Okay.
I have confidence I can finish in the next half an hour.
You can do it.
But I have no idea what you're gonna do for the next half an hour.
Oh, I'm just going. I'm just looking at spots and realizing, oh, I should probably sand that.
Oh, I see.
For better fitment, at least. So I'm doing just that. And trying not to ruin the surface of the pieces.
What color sandpaper are you using? Blue?
Blue,
Blue
600.
is 1000, right? No, blue is 600?
Yeah,
Do you have a higher grit?
I do. Although the bit I'm trying to sand off is really like big, but I guess I should use I have 1000. I'll use that.
No, use the the smallest grit. Biggest grit, yes.
Oh, that feels very soft.
No, use the biggest grit you have. Smallest grit, I don't know. Biggest number you have. If you're doing like very fine work.
Yeah. feel like I could have clipped it more, but let me see if I can try that. Oh, please, come off this bit. Yeah, this was not sitting very flush earlier, so it kind of bothered me. Bothered me enough for me to take this apart.
That's good.
Is this the OCD?
Welcome to my world.
Oh no. See, when I put the three pieces together.
All the flat surface has to be perfectly flat, guys.
No, it's not.
All the perfectly round pieces can just do whatever. All the perfectly flat pieces has to be perfectly flat.
And now imagine pieces where they're not flat, but they line up to each other, and it's very obvious that when there's a gap anywhere.
Yeah, it's happening throughout this kit. I forgot how much I didn't like that. It's just throughout this kit, like
Yeah.
I mentioned like last time that there's just a big line running through the arm that looks gross. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I guess if it's a black color, then it's okay.
No, if it's black colors, if it's
not as noticeable.
black is a lot black is very, very noticeable. White is
Very
not.
noticeable?
Yeah, white is less noticeable when there's a gap.
Oh, okay. Because I figured for white, knowing that the gap is there, like you can see the gap, unless you're supposed to see it. Kind of like panel gaps for cars.
No, white is actually easier to hide because there's not enough shadow compared to a car.
Okay. Interesting.
But if it's a black piece, it will just catch the light wrong and ruin your day.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel it.
And why is this not a flat surface? Or not flush surface? I'll just keep sanding this down and hoping that it actually fits better next time.
I'm also using a cloth because it has a polishing effect. And that's my desk shaking. But my camera doesn't shake because they're not connected. Yay.
Is it on a stand?
Yeah, it's on a stand. It's on a stand that's just on the floor, so they're not connected, and that is as designed.
Yeah. My camera's connected, and it's a what do you call it? Arm. Those spring-loaded arms. So if I hit it by accident, it'll shake very easily.
I mean, if I hit the camera,
yeah. Or if I shake the
tape,
tape,
it stabilizes right away. Never mind. Okay, I can. Yeah, it just stabilizes.
All right, let's try it again. Is this better? Is this any better? No. Why is it not better?
So here we have one side of the shield wing thing. You can kind of open it like this, and then it's black and kind of translucent white, almost semen colored. And yeah.
Lovely.
I figure I could just say whatever the hell I want. Yeah.
well then. And then 난다요.
For the people that doesn't have Nintendo Online, I think there is a way to play with other people via a VPN.
Ooh, interesting.
I think there's a way to set it up, but I haven't read into it enough to know how to do it. But naturally, you're limited to the people that you know.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the world, right? So let's say if you're just a group of newbies that really suck, and then you guys all don't have Nintendo Online, then you're gonna have a very bad time.
Does it just simulate like a local network type of thing?
Yeah. So the traditionally they use an ad hoc network for this local play.
Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, that's it's just ad hoc network, and then somehow you gotta broadcast your ad hoc network through the internet.
No, I missed the spot. Okay, it fits better at least, but yeah. I think the more I sand, the more I change the quality of this.
For the better or for the worse?
For the worse, or it looks different. It starts to taper off a little bit more than I'd like.
Oh
when
yes.
it's supposed to be a hard edge.
Yep. Flat surfaces are supposed to be flat.
Pet done. I saw. Please. Why is... Oh. There we go. It's always worrying when I use the sandpaper initially, and it looks like I'm removing a lot of material, and then I wipe, I'm like, oh, okay, good, it's the same color still.
I mean, it's a piece of plastic it's still a solid piece of plastic, or
Yeah.
mostly a solid piece of plastic. So even if you send it away, it's still the same color underneath.
Yeah.
Unless you send eyes, which will just give you multiple different colors as you send it away.
All right, time to take this part carefully without breaking anything again. Oh, the other part I wanted to clean up was this, but I don't know if I can get to it. But yeah, the seam line, there's a lot of seam lines on this thing that are very visible.
So there is something that you can do with seam lines. You can get your knife, and then you use the back edge, the not knife edge, and then you can scrape it out. I recommend you trying it on a runner first to see how you like the effect of it, and also that you practice a little bit.
Oh, what does that do? Does it
So
reduce?
basically, you're just there's a little bit of a height difference, right, between the parting line.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about parting line or seam line? Because they're not. Seam line is when you put two pieces together and then there's a gap in the middle. And
yeah,
the parting line. Oh yeah, there's you gotta use glue. For that you gotta use glue. But then there's also the molding line. So the molding line is sometimes there's a line that is just slightly raised because of that's how the parts molded. So you have the two-piece mold normally, right? And then there's gonna be a place where the piece of plastic is pinched.
Yeah.
And that line can be processed as well.
Yeah. Like actually when I started, even the where the neck meets the face has a very big seam line there. Plus part of where I didn't sand off. Right there. You can probably see it.
Sorry, let's see.
At that point right there.
Oh boy, that is a neck, man. That is a
Yeah.
strong jawline if I ever see one.
Yeah. But as long as you don't look at that angle, which technically regular figures do have that problem as well. Okay, maybe this is a bad example. But yeah.
Normally it's not that bad, right? I think
Maybe
if you
not
look at a Figma, it's kind of like that, but even the Figma is not as bad.
Yeah. Actually, might as well take a look. How was the Miku one? Oh, that's definitely not as bad. It's also covered by hands.
Oh yeah, it's holding the earphones, right?
Yeah, sort of floating, claw style. Yeah, and hair also has a lot of gaps, but it's like, oh well. Should be okay. Yeah, I think if there's anything to complain about, it was probably like the ribbon on the hair ties for those braids. Everything else is kind of like expected, I guess.
Cool.
And I think I've improved on this one. I'd like to say, at least I'd like to think so. Try not to break any hairs. Oh, this is difficult. There we go. Excellent. Oh yeah, and then of course the shoulder, the bare shoulder. That was where I clipped it off the runner.
Where? Oh,
This
I
point
can't
right here.
see that easily.
Let's see if I can.
Actually, I have a bigger image I can look at. Let me look at the big image.
There we go. That part.
Oh yeah, that looks like it has like a skin tag, like a
Yeah.
ginormous skin tag.
Yeah. And can you?
It's
See, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but can you see the seam line of when they made this mold?
Yeah, I can see the. I can see the part. I can see the parting line.
Yeah, the parting line.
The mold line rather.
Mold. And I just noticed that whatever I worked on for this thing to try to close the gap did not make any difference whatsoever. It's still very visible.
Which gap were you trying to close?
The one on this.
Oh, the bow is a top and bottom piece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was like, oh, maybe I forgot to clip something and it wasn't flush. Guess not. It just stays open no matter what I do.
Seems like an oversight.
Yeah. I mean, at least the most you'll see from it is from the side here, which is a lot, but still not as bad as full, not frontal, rear, frontal, full rear roll. That's got to be a new character in Gundam
Posterior view.
Posterior. Bring stability.
What?
Full frontal.
No, it's just a posterior view, man, or rear view. Why you gotta do this? Also, you're saying Gundam 00, but then you're saying full frontal. What the heck?
True. I actually don't know where it's from.
What the heck?
My Gundam knowledge is not very good. The only knowledge I have is from Wing and G. That's G Gundam and not Rakunga and G.
Yeah, it's okay. Nobody needs to know about that.
Was it a Tomino show?
They're all Tomino shows.
Okay.
But that one, yes, that one is specifically Tomino.
Yeah.
Yes, that is definitely a Tomino show, however, because Tomino, most of the time, at least for like I think for double, Tomino probably just stand in the back and just laughed, right?
Yeah.
And then had his name on it because that's the way the world works. But I think
And then-
Tomino had some. It was Tomino's story rather in the before he become Quetzalcoatl G.
Okay. Was it any good?
So I can say, if you remember our conversation from yesterday, it does not have a master grade.
I see. Or how about what was that? The Smiley Gundam, the mustache. Turn A, yes, that. That was that.
Turn
Was that a Tomino show as well?
That was a Tomino show.
And I guess that did well enough to be the 100th master grade, was it? Or
Yeah,
perfect grade?
that has a master grade both for the protagonist and the antagonist.
So what's up with his mustache?
No reason.
Or is this trying out new designs?
It was a design choice, and it was a very bold design choice.
Yeah.
By the late Sid Mid. The original design for the Turn A was also very different from what we understand now as the Turn A design. It was a lot more. It was a lot less Gundam. Let's call it that. There was the colors is all off. It was like I think it was more orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like a hunch over robot instead of like a really upright one.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was definitely changes that was done to the original Sydney design to better suit the culture and audience.
Was it originally not going to be a Gundam show at all?
No, it was always a Gundam show. They just asked Sid Mid to do the design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was always going to be a Gundam show. I don't know how the transaction works, but it wouldn't be the first time that they asked somebody who doesn't work for Core Sunrise to design a mobile suit. Right, because there's 3 principal designers for Double O, right? For example.
Hence how they got the 3 different factions and various designs for them.
Kind of yes, kind of no, because it's not the 3 factions that you're thinking of. So there's 3 principal designs. The first one being being Ibikawa, who designed the basically the protagonist suit.
Yeah.
The Exia, the Double O, and the Quant. And then there is, oh my god, I don't remember his name, so forgive me, Gunpla Gods.
It's okay. I've done a greater sin earlier with Full Frontal.
I don't know. It's okay. Full Frontal is a piece of crap. I don't know. It's a character. It's a character. It is a character that is I don't know. Gundam Double O. Right. So there is Ebikawa Kanetake, Yanase Takayuki, Okawara Kuino, which is a standard guy, and then Nakatani Seiichi. So I think it was right. So this guy, so Yanase is what did he ended up with? So he's a guy that did all the No, he wasn't the guy that did all those. He's the guy that did a lot of design he did the design for some of the frame arm stuff, I think. Yeah, he was like one of the lead designer for the frame arm stuff. And he also did some designs, some weird designs for SRW and etc. So the Dynamis was designed by him, and yeah, definitely some of the frame arms.
Yeah.
And there is Okawara, which is the the OG design dude. So I don't think we need to talk about him too much. And then the last guy is the Nakatani. Nakatani is the guy who eventually went on to do the principal design for wait, was it this guy? I think so. Am I thinking of the wrong guy? I don't want to mix up the names because that's not nice.
All the
Oh
same.
boy.
Which guy was it?
Oh boy, because I'm trying to think of the guy who designed the Gundam Throne. So that was Washio Naohiro.
Yeah.
So Washio Naohiro went on to design to be the principal designer for Iron Blood Orphans.
Oh, okay.
So like the Barbatos, like you can really see that the design carried over. And then I just realized I threw a runner away that still had a part on it.
Oops. And you need that.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So it didn't run away. Okay, I'll stop now.
Does it ever land?
Nope. Come on. No, why is it? I sanded that. Why is it still showing up?
You just need to sand it some more. Alright, we have the two wing looking things.
Nope, I don't think that's gonna come off.
2 hours in, so I'm slower than expected.
Okay. Pro tip, don't sand after the fact.
I think it's actually pretty typical. Sanding after the fact.
Where you just find imperfections afterwards.
No, a lot of times, especially if it's a kit that someone hasn't built before, they will do something called they will do a build first to make sure they know how the kit comes together.
Yeah.
And then they will work on trying to paint it. And at that point is when they do the fine detailed sanding.
Okay, that makes sense.
And making sure that, basically just clip it and then do whatever, because if they're painting, if they over clip by a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Because they can always refill it with something. Whereas if you don't paint, then your options are very, very limited. All right, we have the dude has a shield on his back.
Yay.
This is the shield of the antagonist.
Protection.
Because I don't know what it's called. The shield can be attached onto the hand, but I feel it's dumb, so I'm not going to do that. Although it is a shield, so it's supposed to be on the hand. But yeah, I don't agree with it. But the best thing I think about this shield is that it's so important and all, and then I think it just turned to this tiny little thing when it turns into Omegamon.
Oh, lovely. It's like an
It's just
afterthought
like-
afterwards.
Yeah, it's just like a little. It turned into like a shoulder shield, a tiny shoulder shield on the Omegamon.
Yeah.
Exactly a afterthought.
Can I flip this one?
Yeah, once again, the Dramon Killer also have a gap in the back. Sorry, it's also not filled in the gap, so yeah, just all hollow. This is one of those few kits where Bandai made everything extraordinarily sharp. Whether that's good or bad, that's less like a toy. Although you can very, very much tell that it is a toy. So, as you were.
Toys for people like us. Internet. Or for all ages, who knows?
Even Lego have age group, man.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's the 0 to 3 where it's like, oh, just from parts in your mouth and legal action for that.
Right, and then like, there's also like, I think it only goes up to like 80 or 99, right?
Yeah.
So after a certain age, you're probably not, just probably stop playing Lego, guys.
No, must play Lego.
I don't know. I feel like Lego might be. Naturally, this is just my personal opinion. I feel like it would be pretty good for Alzheimer's, and I hope that when I'm old and have nothing to do, that this can just be what I do.
That's fair. I would say
But-
it's quite
Yeah. But I do hope that I'm better about like eating and stuff.
It's okay. That's a problem for future Mr. Perfect. Snap builder. No, why did I try to rush through the build last time? I see so much that I could have done better.
Regrets are made.
It's okay. I did have. What I can say is I did have fun building this, and it was a lot easier than I expected it to be.
So what's gonna be your next kit aside from the SD?
I was thinking of picking up that Wing Zero version Ka. But yeah.
Guess what? We can build that together because I have
That's
one
true.
too. I need to build. That
Oh.
one should be like. That one would be a proper. I feel like a model kit.
Yeah.
That is
I'll
better
take
designed
several
compared
times.
to this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bandai is just inconsistent in what they design. It kind of
Just give me
depends
more.
on.
It's a learning experience.
Give me more of these things.
It is a learning experience. It's definitely a learning experience.
Oh yes.
Would you
Nice.
like to learn with us, Mr. F?
Oh yeah, join us, and then you can build this figure, but without the skirt, if you really wanted to.
Those are not my words.
You just put this on the side. Oh yeah, I might as well show this too. Since I do have it. Alright, I'll do a height difference check.
You can have a build off. The one with less
Without breaking
mistakes.
it.
The one with less mistakes. I mean, that's fine, but are you gonna be the referee? Or we have to keep track of each other? But what if one of us just fall silent and not look up for ages?
Yeah. Or he can. He can join us, maybe.
Yeah, that's why I said we need a referee.
Or he can be one of the builders. The one with us is like, I'll definitely be the one with more mistakes.
Why would you
Or
say
I just-
something like that?
Or I'll just be like, did not finish.
DNF?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. So I read about or watched about it somewhere. There's a modeling shop that does a snap build contest
Yeah.
where basically you buy a kit, they will give you they will provide a space for you, and then you can compete. You basically sign up for a time slot, and then you can either, if your friends go in at the same time, then you compete with friends, or it can be randos.
I'll watch lol, but you guys can be honest to yourself if you've made a mistake lol.
Not if we plan to win. But yeah, so it's kind of, yeah, basically you just build, and then the store clerk will rate you afterwards,
Okay.
and then if you win, then you get your money back or something. I think like the entrance fee was like $20 or something. Cost of like a high grade kit. But you have to use a tool provided to have a level playing field.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
Not
like
like,
no,
here's my tools.
basically no god hand.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'm just like, how do I build without god hand?
The Tamiyas, well, okay, I can see the difference now. How much thicker these are.
Right, because I'm just like, it's being too long, man. It's being too long.
Yeah.
I got my god hand in 2016 or something.
Yeah.
I'm never going back. Never going
They are
back.
very nice, I have to say.
Like, why go back?
Yeah, once you taste the or know what it's like, it's hard to go back to what you used to use.
Exactly.
Unless you're forced to, like in the case of really thick plastic.
I mean, that's why I also have a secondary one. Sorry, a secondary not god hand around, right? It's just for that purpose, as you described. Just in case that there is something that I need to work on that is not like much thicker. So you can definitely tell the differing thickness of the area, the surface. Oh, please focus. Yeah, it's like maybe 4 times as thick, the blade itself. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. Like, we're not affiliated with the god hand, we just enjoy the tool.
Yeah.
For that purpose, for that regard, I'm also not affiliated with MattWorks.
Caitlin 9842. Welcome to a build.
Yeah.
Want to
neither
become
Bandai nor
famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on
Oh, boy.
https
whatever stuff I have here.
/cut.ly/vchog7f big follows.
That's super thin.
Awesome.
All right.
How
Welcome,
do
Caitlin.
Oops. I should not have clicked on that. Let me ban this person. Awesome.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
It's a bot that just asks if I want to be more famous by buying.
oh, lovely.
stuff. I'm just like,
Actually, since
yes.
Flux is here, okay, who is best
cool.
girl? Oops, ow. Flux, who is best girl? Out of all these three, that does not work properly. This is there. I'll just have to wait for his 30-second delayed reply.
Yeah, that's how the YouTube 4K works. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's why the Twitch channel is also ongoing.
Yeah.
So you can have a 26-second delay instead of a 30-second delay.
Oh, really? Well, I'm at it with more things on the desk. Because why not? It looks like this. Or will he refuse to say who is best girl? That's okay. Then having no opinion is also, or withholding your opinion is also a good idea.
Yes, but always remember to vote.
Yes.
Kotori, Yohane, Maki.
Anyway.
So Kotori is better than Yohane, better than Maki. Is the reply. And the war begins.
And the war begins. I mean, no matter what you say, there will be a war.
Remember, guys, this is not an opinion of me or the channel, because honestly, I have no preference, because I don't care. This is merely between Flux, Axon, and the Kurona.
Something for everybody. That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
There's some typecast for everyone.
What was that saying? If you Nope, I forgot the saying. Shit. Do as I say, but not as I do.
What did you do?
I'm twisting with the knockout hand.
Oh, I see. All right, the no twist rule.
Yep. Yep.
It is very tempting to do it.
Okay, that's nice and tight and sharp.
Oh, I guess for this, does it allow you to stick it onto a surface? For these sanding pads? And then
no, it doesn't.
Or this is it?
I think for the sanding pad, they put glue on the backside of the foam, and then they stick regular sandpaper on it.
Oh, okay. I see.
At least that's how I understand the design. Because I got a piece of sandpaper that's not glued to one of these things.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
I'd like to nominate Princess Luna as top idol due to her world-renowned endurance.
I guess I could wrap it around things and then use it as like a more precise edge. Anything else? Oh, that's a lot of gaps. Can I do this without breaking things? I'd like to nominate Princess Luna as top idol to do her world-renowned endurance. Nah, that's okay. I'll stop now. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they did a highly unlikely, but if they did a Hololive related figurized LABO kit. I wouldn't mind that. Although I think the next things would be.
That's why you should get a
regular
new
figures.
act mode. That's why you should get the new act mode.
Okay, maybe we should look that up.
Because the new act mode is basically Shirakami Fubuki. Shirakami Fubuki, sorry.
Act mode. Okay, I need some more search. Mio?
Just do. Oh no, just do act mode. And then GSC, I think. Because it's good smile. There's only 2 products in a line. It should be really easy to find.
Ah, you are right. It is Fubuki. Pre-painted action figure. Do you have to build it?
So the kit itself, sorry, the body itself is already built and colored, but all the weapons are not.
Oh, okay. That would be pretty quick though.
Have you seen the size of that weapon?
Oh, okay. I see the parts now. Never mind.
Okay.
Oof, that is October 2021 and 13,500 yen. I think that's a bit much, says the person who already ordered some more expensive figures. Oh, the other one is cheaper, 9,900. Yeah, it looks like a really cool thing on the side. It looks like a shark.
Yep. Yeah, they're drawing parallels for that kit as well.
Ah, that's pretty neat, actually.
To a certain other shark.
Oh, shark. Wait, yeah, that is pretty interesting. Wait, so this is just the original line?
Yeah, it's the
Not
original
based
line, it's the original design. If you look up the artist for this not Fubuki figure, and then you'll realize that it's the same designer as Fubuki.
Oh, it's actually not just a similar.
It's not a ripoff because it's the same person that did the job.
Yeah.
And if you look at his art, it's yep, that's his art.
Yep.
That's all I can say about that. That is definitely his art.
Looking at the self-portrait, yeah, definitely looks like it. And also Kawakaze from Azure Lane. Let's see. Yep, that's definitely his art.
Right? I'm just like, oh, okay. So this person is very fond of a particular design that he is trying to evangelize.
Yes.
Is how I would comment.
Oh, also did a Niji Sanji character design. Yeah. White hair again. And the ears.
White hair in the ears. Yeah.
And yeah, also nothing wrong with that. In the same way, it's kind of like Toriyama character design.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like you can't get away from it type of thing, even though you treat them all as different characters from different series. Dragon Quest. Prime example. Chrono Trigger.
Something is wrong with my god hand.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Nope. It's just this plastic is weird.
Is it misaligned or something? Or just normal?
No, it's this this is softer plastic, so it cuts very, very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's just a plastic, it's not the god hand. Yeah, it just cuts weirdly. I don't like it.
So I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do this, but to fix my god hand, I literally just pushed it down on the bent blade onto the surface until I could get it to match.
I
don't know
will
if it was like-
say you do you. I don't know how to fix a god hand. I have never bent it though. All I have heard is people snapping them or
Yeah.
damaging the blade itself. Never like damaging a blade as in that they chip it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I've never heard like someone.
It's like Yami from Love Live and Eve from Black Cat.
Like bending it like that. Because I never, to be honest, I didn't even bother checking when I opened it whether it was flush or not. So who knows? And I don't recall ever dropping this. That's the other source of damage or potential source. So I'm not sure what exactly caused that, but at least now I am learning not to cut at the tip. Try to cut further down.
Mm-hmm.
So it similar to any other, I guess, scissors as well.
And the thing is that you have to be very careful about it catching in the bottom. That's one of the most annoying thing about a god hand. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like Yami and
oh, that's
Kuro.
true. Yeah, Yami from.
Yeah, it's just the same.
And Black Cat. Oh, that's a series I haven't heard in a while.
Right.
Good times. That was a cool manga. And then I stopped midway through. I'm not sure why. Any other tips for caring for god hands? Anything else that I did wrong already that I shouldn't do?
The god hand does rust
Oh,
because it's high carbon steel.
okay.
So you need oil from time to time.
Oh. Any particular oil or just mineral?
I use so there's a god hand
How
official
dare
god
you
hand.
imply that I'm a boomer?
No one implied that you're a boomer. You're just overreacting. And that, however, is very boomer-like.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I think what God Hand has a set of whatchamacallit, a set of lubrication kit that they produce that is God Hand price. So I will say not get that. What they are is so Super Lube makes their generic silicone lube is what God Hand have in their kit. So just buy that one, and then it's like $10 for like a $10 for 4 ounces or something.
Yeah.
And you need like a drop for every like 2 years. So
okay.
You get to use it until your God Hand is no more.
I see. I mean, it'll be a while before I get to that point, but
yeah. The lube, you're gonna lose a lube before you finish it.
Okay.
For sure. And then you're gonna break the God Hand before you finish the lube.
Oh, lovely.
So
I might as well even not, if I don't even bother, it's okay.
It rusts fairly quickly.
Oh.
It's just like, but from what I've understand and seen from the internet is that it can still cut pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, I am not liking this plastic. It feels so weird with the God Hand.
Doesn't cut very well.
It's almost spongy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel particularly great.
Is it just softer plastic material?
Yeah. It's definitely more flexible.
Like super soft or something.
It's slightly soft. It's so you know how clear plastic is usually very brittle?
Yeah.
This one's not. But it is
I would prefer now.
but it is so soft. I have, you know, the beam saber material that they usually have? It's like soft like that. For those who know what a beam saber feels like.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't remember. And I don't think I put any beam sabers on the God Gundam that I built.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard to sand as well. So I'm not even gonna attempt because if I do, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. And because Kurona is such a good friend, he's not gonna be able to sleep tonight either.
It's okay.
Oh, so you're giving me permission to go sand?
Feel free to do whatever you like.
Feel free to do whatever you like. I'm gonna go to bed.
He's like, okay, we'll stop here. Thanks guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
No, let me finish. Don't say that yet. Let me finish.
It's okay.
Yeah, I am not liking this plastic. So, like most of the time, these plastic, they will also paint weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
As in that the paint won't adhere to it properly, like normal plastic. So it's gonna be interesting. I wonder if this is what all the, if the RG New Gundam effect part is also like, it's also made of this material.
Yeah.
If it is, then I'm very glad that I didn't get this young, because I would have hated it.
Oh right, I should check. How much is the Wing Zero? Okay. It went up in price since last time I checked. That's okay.
Sounds about right.
Maybe I'll do that next time. It looks very nice though. Multiple poses. Oh, there's the transformed what do you call it? I don't remember the terms for it.
New bird.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna say the Macross, but no, that's
The
not
Macross. The Macross.
the dual guns. Well,
The Gundam, the Macross. Alright, so 2.5 later, we have completed.
Yay.
We
Congratulations.
have the Dramon Killer. We have the Dramon Killer, and then we have the effect parts. So what we can do is that we can kind of expand the wings a little bit, or the rear, whatever the heck this is called. And then we'll expand it on this side a little bit as well. And once again, these clip on to just random spots on the kit and not
A fruit dealer. Welcome to a build. Oh, Phi is here.
Oh, Phi is here. Who is Phi?
A fruit dealer. Why, hello. Welcome to the build.
Hey, fruit dealer. Did you have some fruit today? Right. So I'm gonna have to finesse it a little bit to be able to pose this, apparently. Oh boy, I don't like this joint.
Oh, you ditched me.
Damn right.
Ditched.
Damn right. It's okay. The fruit dealer. We still have the Toggies too.
No. But is it really that tall?
It's so tall.
Or is it the Toggies 3?
No, it's Toggies too.
Okay.
Alright, so we want to bend this a little bit this way. Oh boy. So this is one of those things where if you have it, you're just like, yep, I can't pose anything anymore because it's interfering with everything. So, yeah, the shoulder joint is kind of interesting. Anyway, so this is kind of the pose that you can make with it. Yeah, but just looking like this, it looks pretty damn cool, I have to say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But due to the design of it, it always looks like it's trying to pop its stomach out. And it's kind of very difficult to get it into a dynamic pose like this.
Is it compatible with any of the action bases?
Yeah, it's compatible with action base 5 and 4. Well, any action base because it uses 3mm PEG. So it's even compatible with the, let's say, a Figma action base.
Oh, okay.
So like this is a pretty cool pose. Except when you don't have it up in the air, it looks really dumb. And then because of the hair and everything just interferes with everything. That's the joy of action figure.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it looks pretty solid, though, I have to say.
It's very, very off balanced. Anyways,
Aside from that.
this is the new piece. This these 4 pieces that kind of attaches to Dramon Killer. Is the only 4 new pieces from 2020. This is a 2020 kit, not a 2021 kit. I'm building it this year because of reasons. I'm running out of kits to build a fruit dealer. That's why we're building this one.
Kit already?
Huh?
Is there a 21 kit already?
For what? Digimon?
For the, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Machine Dramon. The Mugen Dramon that I mentioned at the beginning of the show.
Yes. So you're gonna build that next?
No, I don't want to buy it. I didn't connect with the kit.
Yeah.
I didn't like the design to begin with, so I kind of don't care about it. Yeah, so I guess we can have this thing here. You know, because I'm a big boy, we can do the play fighting.
Yeah.
With this thing here, and we can do like,
and then inevitably break something by accident.
But yeah, top-down view because so that you can see all the dynamicness out of this thing. So yeah, this kit definitely has a problem. The hip joint is extraordinarily loose. So like it will just like try to do the splits. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's
and the hip joint is really weak.
Yeah.
So I think it can be fairly easily improved. But it requires you to take the hip joint apart. Yep, it's gonna fall again. I'm not sure you guys saw it, but let's say you're just standing like this. It's gonna slowly do the splits depending on how much surface grip you got.
Oh boy.
You can see it leaning over.
Oh yeah. Pain.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is not the hip joints. Yeah, it's very, very weak for the size of this kit.
Yeah.
Anyways, so these are kind of the kits side by side. Color variation, new machine Dramon. Articulation is terrifyingly bad because everything just interferes with each other. This effect part doesn't help at all. Nothing new, nothing venture, nothing gained. We got some new effect parts out of this.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, looks great. The waist problem is not addressed. But yeah, that's all we have for today and this week. Would you like to add anything?
No, I think that's about it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Comment, like, and subscribe, and then I hope that you guys all have a good what is it? Thanksgiving? No. Easter holiday?
Easter, yes.
And for those that don't celebrate Easter, just be happy that you got a few days off if you did get a few days off.
Yeah.
And if you're just without a job right now because the world is in a bad place, I hope this video did bring you a little bit of joy, or maybe it just brought you pain because people can build model kits at their spare time and you can't. Nothing I can do about it. Anyways, have a good one, guys.
Later, guys. Peace.